Welcome back to Take a Pitch. I am accompanied by Max. It's okay. And the return of Mike Hinden.
I mean, I've been on every episode since we've started doing the foursome.
We got a couple episodes coming out where you're not going to be here. You're not going to be there.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'm in the process of editing.
Yeah, it's also been since COVID. It's been easier to get everybody on.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes, it has. That's very true.
As opposed to just meeting up in one location, pretty much.
Yeah.
But speaking of COVID, geez, Canada's really fucking cracking down. Threatening the fucking Blue Jays with jail time. Like, what the fuck?
Interesting, to say the least.
It's what? If they're seen outside of their hotel or the ballpark, right? I think that's what it is.
Yeah, something like that.
They're subject to jail time and a $750,000 fine.
It's genius.
I just don't get why they're even playing there.
Like, if it's that bad, yeah. But I mean, their spring training ballpark is Florida, so I doubt they'd want to send teams to Florida at this point.
Well, they could just play in Buffalo.
Buffalo,
Yeah.
AAA.
It's a AAA team. So.
Buffalo, Binghamton.
No, that's the Mets. You can't do that.
At this point, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. I mean, they would need.
All rules are off this year.
They still need approval and everything.
Yeah.
I mean, but I'm just curious how you're gonna know who's a fucking Blue Jays player, like one of those like backup guys that nobody ever really hears about. Dudes in the supermarket and be like, "Oh, you're a Blue Jay, huh? Hands behind your back, you're under arrest." Like what?
Well, those aren't the guys you have to worry about. They're gonna follow the rules.
Right.
Yeah. Not gonna risk it.
But like, even if they break out, like the fucking NBA players in their fucking bubble trying to break out to get like pussy and some shit. Like,
dude, NBA is something else.
Dude, they're wild these days. Between the bubble and fucking the shoe distribution game for the Rockets.
Yeah, I sent you that earlier, right? Yeah. What is that?
Fucking Russ and Harden have like 2.5 shelves.
Yeah. The rest of the team shares one. The entire team. Crazy.
It's bad shit, man.
What's it called?
Although the thing with
fuck basketball. Fuck basketball.
Big facts.
Hockey's coming back.
Dude, I can't wait.
Hockey's the second best sport.
I can't wait.
Can't change my mind.
Bro, Rangers playing the Islanders in an exhibition. I can't wait till the Islanders get their ass whooped.
When?
The game, literally, everybody in that game is going to literally just play not to get hurt. They're not going to give a fuck. They do not give a shit.
It's going to be like an all-star game almost.
Like an all-star game.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, they're not going to hit each other. They might as well just play one period. That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and teams are carrying 4 goalies now. It's just weird. This whole world.
They did it. I looked at all the schedule. It's literally every rivalry team is the exhibition game.
It is, right?
It's every single one.
Welcome back to Take a Puck, your favorite hockey show.
Right to the teeth.
Oh god.
So, what were you saying about Canada, Max?
Well, no, because now I'm seeing like every major league team is having like a satellite training facility. That's nearby.
Well, that's for the expanded rosters.
Right.
Yeah.
Like the Mets is in Brooklyn, the White Sox is in some field. I think it's a AA team. Baltimore's down in Bowie. Paul talking another one. Yeah. If the Jays, I mean, do they even have a second field up there in Canada? Like, at this point, is it worth even keeping the team up there?
Baseball team.
Where's their AA team?
Their AAA team is Buffalo. I think their AA team is somewhere in the Midwest, I believe. I'll look it up.
I mean, it's it doesn't make sense to have them stay up there. They're in New Hampshire, yeah.
New
So
Hampshire,
it's
okay.
Sure.
it's
There you
Buffalo,
go.
New
Fisher
Hampshire,
Fisher Cats.
Dunedin, yeah.
Okay. So that's like not too far. So it's,
No, they could probably do New Hampshire, honestly, or Buffalo.
I mean, at that point, just do Buffalo.
Yeah,
Have play your home games there, yeah.
But the plus side of the Rogers Center is it's indoors.
Right.
The downside, you mean?
Or outdoors,
Why is that
depending on how you want to
downside?
look at it.
Because you want it to
What?
be open.
Yeah.
I guess, but I'm saying for like weather.
Oh,
Whereas
well.
Buffalo is across the fucking Niagara and it's going to be the same weather. So games
Yeah,
could get
I mean,
canceled.
yeah. So
still.
that would be their off-site, I guess. But they
Yeah.
don't really want them going in and out of the country.
I don't know too much about the Rogers Center, but I do know there's a hotel in there. Like, is that where they're staying? Is that where they're housing these guys?
I
I would assume
imagine
so.
the Red Sox. It's the Red Sox, right? They're doing it. They
In
have
the
guys
suites.
in the
The suites,
suites. Yeah,
That
It's in
was sick.
Fenway, yeah.
that's
Yeah,
awesome.
Chavis was put up a video about that.
Yeah, it's
Mhm.
it's a Marriott City Center hotel. It's literally in Toronto. In the Rogers Center. So I got to imagine these guys are holing up in there, at least half of them,
They have to
Yeah.
be.
because that's probably the only way to secure any sort of safety, especially for Toronto with no satellite team or facility at least.
Yeah.
It's. I mean, I think the jail time's a little extreme. I'm not gonna lie, but
Obviously,
You set
drastic
the-
times call for drastic measures. Yeah.
You set the precedent. It like realistically, there should be a penalty system for all teams.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, yeah, maybe this is too extreme, but for how bad it is there, and for like if we want this to work, it works.
Right.
exactly.
Right. You won't have a backup catcher jerking off in the middle of a parking lot. You know.
Taco Bell.
Same shit. Talk about parking lot. Who cares? Reese McGuire's a fucking weirdo.
Happens.
Sometimes you gotta just pine tar your bat, bro.
You got to pine tar the bat. You know, David Cohn sometimes in the bullpen. Dude, I still can't find any conclusive evidence about that.
Sometimes I know. Sometimes you just you get that cheesy gordita crunch and you just need to crank one out quick. I mean, that's how it works.
Bro, I think Taco Bell's removing some of their classics off the menu, I think. I saw.
Yeah, they're dumbing it down.
Yeah.
But this isn't Take a Taco Bell, so
Take it. Steal a taco. Steal a base, steal a taco.
Should be.
Hey, listen, I'm good with Taco Bell right now.
we should make a Taco Bell podcast.
Fuck
Yeah.
everything Taco Bell.
So one episode and we're done.
No, you gotta split it. Sometimes it's Taco Bell Pizza Hut, sometimes it's Taco Bell KFC. There's a lot of content there, man.
So 3 episodes.
Right, exactly. 3 episodes. Maybe 4 if you want to stretch it. But no. Yeah, I mean, I agree that there should be a penalty for all teams and all players. I mean, I don't think there's a penalty in any sport, really.
No, it's just the biggest penalty would be you just have to quarantine for whatever number of days it is again.
I mean, I think the biggest penalty is that you just get COVID, but like,
Yeah.
that'd be the biggest penalty. But at the end of the day, it's I don't even know what to say about Canada locking everybody down.
Yeah, it's smart. I mean,
You think it's smart?
yeah, I mean, New York is probably the best state right now, and we were pretty much locked down for the most part
Yeah.
for a while.
It was us in New Jersey, right?
Yeah.
No,
Just
I'm
Pennsylvania.
with hint in that. I agree. I think that's a good idea. I mean, like you said before, if you want to keep this going, if you want this to work, then just do that and simple.
Yeah, I think that's why the bubble ideas aren't going to work.
No, it works to an extent. Like, I've been watching soccer, like MLS has been doing it. Like, if they have a case, they cancel it. They test
Yeah, like,
everybody, then they
that's what happened
retest them the
with
next day.
Toronto
And then
game.
it was good. Yeah, the game got canceled one day. They tested everybody. It was a false positive, and they just played the game the next day. It can work.
Yeah, the game got canceled like 3 times. I'm a DC United fan, so I mean, what a game that was, though. Anyway.
Yeah.
Speaking of wild games, we'll transition into the next one. I saw something about A.J. Burnett. I honestly forgot he threw a fucking no-hitter.
Yeah, he was young.
Yeah.
His first couple years in the league.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was in 01, May 12th, 2001, in San Diego. And it was a weird no-hitter because the stat I saw was every Padres position player reached base.
Yes.
Like, the Padres left 9 guys on base, and they went 0 for 9 with runners in scoring position.
Sheesh.
Every runner got into scoring position?
That's what it says, yes. I'm looking at the box score and baseball reference.
Wow.
And there were 3 stolen bases. I mean, just a bizarre stat line.
Okay.
Like, 9 walks, 7 Ks, faced 36 batters through 129 pitches.
That's actually pretty impressive for walking that many people.
Yeah.
He only threw 65 strikes, though.
That's actually insane.
And he threw a no-hitter on 65 strikes?
Yeah.
How many balls did he throw?
Well, 129 minus 65, so it's probably 64, right? If my math's correct.
You are a mathematician.
All right. Game score is 85.
What?
Which happened, his game score was an 85.
Oh, how he pitched.
So here's the math behind game score. You start with 50 points. You add 1 point for each out recorded, so 3 points for every complete inning pitched. Add 2 points for every inning completed after the 4th. Add 1 point for each strikeout. You subtract 2 points for each hit. Minus 4 for each earned run. Minus 2 for each unearned run. And 1 point, minus 1 for a walk.
I feel like a walk should be equal to a hit.
Yeah, I can see that.
I agree.
But the funny thing about that, and
Yeah.
it's on the topic of wild no-hitters, Edwin Jackson's game score, 85.
Makes sense.
And that was, I want to say, 10 years ago almost. Yeah, 10 years ago,
it
June
was.
25th.
Yeah,
I mean,
this is
some wild no-hitters.
Weird.
Actually,
But,
Tim Lincecum's was
yeah.
7 years ago
this is-
yesterday.
Yep.
Which one was that, the first or the second?
First.
Didn't he
Against
struggle through that one
Padres,
too?
It was 9-0. I don't think so.
I mean, struggle. I mean, he threw, I think, 152 pitches. But he also had, like, 11, 12 strikeouts or something like that.
That's funny, too, because he was the losing pitcher when Homer Bailey threw it a week earlier.
Was he really?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I was looking. I have the list up in front of me. 3 out of the last 6 no-hitters were combined.
Wow, really?
It was the only ones to do it straight up were Verlander, Fires, and Paxton. And then it was
I forgot Paxton has the no-no.
yeah, and then it was Aaron Sanchez, Will Harris, Joe Pagani, and,
Right, the Astros
and
one.
𝒂𝒊𝒕𝒄𝒉, and then Taylor Cole opened up, and then Felix Pena pitched 6 innings.
Right,
the
yeah,
Angels.
the Angels for Skaggs.
And then the other one was
That
the Dodgers.
That was what, a year ago, 2 days ago, I think, right?
Yeah,
Or
it
a
was
couple
the
days
12th.
ago.
Yeah, it was
12.
the 12th.
And then I think the 13th was Skaggs' birthday.
Yeah, I believe so.
I think there was some eerie shit with that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's still fucking gets me shook every time, though.
Yeah, weird.
Yeah.
A lot of weird shit happens with no hitters.
Well, that's not even including Doc Ellis.
Oh, everybody knows that one.
The most famous no hitter of all time.
Yep.
Oh my god, yeah, where was it? It was
LSU.
so I found a list. ThisGreatGame.com. The 10 most imperfect no-hitters in baseball history. Doc Ellis was only number 4.
I don't know about that one. Go on.
You got Matt Young at number 3, April 12th, 92. His career record was 55-95. Twice flirted with 20 losses in a season.
Those are usually the guys that randomly throw the no-hitters, though.
In his first start in 92 for the Red Sox, his 15 and 6 years, he threw a no-hitter and lost.
Oh. I didn't know that was him.
Yeah, to top it off, it wasn't officially classified as a no-hitter.
Because he lost.
Why?
No. Just a year earlier, the Committee for Statistical Accuracy, it's just something weird, changed the qualifications for what constituted a no-hitter and what didn't. In order to throw a no-hitter, you had to start the game, finish it, and throw at least 9 innings.
Okay.
But because the Indians were the home team and they were up 2-1 after 8, he didn't have to throw the 9th. Therefore, it didn't officially get credited with the no-hitter.
Oh, that's, yeah.
That's stupid.
There's that one, and there's Ken Johnson, April 23rd, 64. Let's see what we got. This guy pitched for the Houston Colt 45s.
So we know we're going way back.
Oh, yeah. Struck out 9, walked 2 through 8. And then, let's see what we got. I'm just still trying. Pete Rose tried to bunt in the top of the 9th with 1 out.
It sounds like Pete Rose.
Yeah.
Get on any way possible.
But he didn't get the hit. The pitcher threw it wide. Pete Rose on second. The official scorekeeper gave Johnson the error and denied Pete Rose the hit.
Yeah, he threw the ball at the line.
Then the Houston manager was in a shouting match with the first base
So he got thrown out. Okay.
He got tossed.
When we get into the good part.
Yeah. And you got the next guy, 𝒔𝒊𝒂𝒊𝒂𝒓. Pete Rose on third now. A ground ball to...
If I wanted to hear you read box scores, I'd call you on
No, I'm literally just reading it from this. Then there was a ground ball to Nellie Fox, who committed an error, and Pete Rose scored.
Oh, so that's how you gave it the run. But still.
9-inning, no-hit loss.
Love those. Gotta love those. Builds real character.
Yeah, and then the number one is from 1990. For some reason, that's a lot.
All right, I got some.
Yeah, let's hear one.
All right, so there are 2 catchers that have caught 4 no-hitters. We've seen both of them play, and they both won a World Series.
2 catchers have caught 4 no-hitters.
Gotta be Buster Posey.
Posey's got to be 1.
He's got 1.
He's only caught 1?
Yeah.
Wow. Really?
No, he's caught 3. Sorry, he's caught 3.
Yeah, it was 2 Lincecum and Matt Cain, right?
Matt Cain, Heston, and Lindsey.
Oh, Heston. I forgot about Heston.
That was against the Mets. You should remember that.
I try to forget about it.
The only team to go to the World Series that had 2 no-hitters thrown against them in one season.
Heston and Scherzer.
Yep.
Oh, God. One of them was in our division. One of them was in our division, and one was... They were both in the East.
Carlos Ruiz. Carlos Ruiz
is 1.
Yep. Because he had 2 Halladay ones. Cole Hamels.
Halladay, Cole Hamels, and then it combined with Hamels, Diekman, Giles, and Papelbon.
Yep.
The other one...
NL East?
NL East. You are wearing their hat.
Oh, Veritek.
Veritek, yeah.
Sir. Heidi Onomo.
Oh, jeez.
Derek Lowe, Clay Buchholz, and John Lester.
What a mix and match of fucking what the fucks.
Forgot fucking Lester threw a no-hitter.
Buchholz was disgusting.
Yeah, he's filthy. Then he had Tommy? Then he had Tommy John, right?
Yeah. Then who has the most no-hitters? I mean, this is pretty obvious, but...
Ryan.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then
I mean...
Nolan Ryan has 7.
No Cy Youngs.
That still blows my mind. Because the guy's got the most strikeouts, 7 no-hitters, like...
Most strikeouts in the season as well.
Yeah.
What?
What?
No, Babe Ruth pitched 0 innings and was part of the no-hitter somehow.
So you pitched to one batter.
I guess.
Babe
Ruth was ejected for arguing balls and strikes after walking the first batter.
Homeboy knew he had a hot dog waiting for him.
And then the next guy came in, pitched 9 innings, and threw a no-hitter.
That's right.
I love that.
I actually heard of that. That's funny.
Talk about a weird no-hitter there.
That's insane.
Ow.
And then, well, since we were talking about Nolan Ryan, you sent that picture in the group chat with
which record? Yeah. Yep.
Which one will never get broken? So it's the home runs, the hits, the strikeouts, and saves. What do you think?
See, I feel like the way the game is today, you're never gonna see another guy sniff 4,000 hits.
Thank you. That's the only answer.
Like, obviously, there's a lot of power pitching coming up, so you'll see all that, but there's also a lot of power hitting.
Yeah, so the home runs has a shot.
Home runs a shot.
It's hard.
It's also hard because of the longevity of Nolan Ryan's career.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's almost 6,000.
And how ahead of his time he really was.
Yeah, oh yeah.
No one else even has 5,000, if I'm not mistaken, right?
No, I think the next highest is 4,700.
Yeah.
That's 1,000 strikeouts.
Randy Johnson's up there.
Randy Johnson is 4,875.
Yeah, and he's number 2, right?
Yeah, and then Clemens is 3.
Yeah.
And who's the all-time? Who's the active leader?
The active leader in strikeouts has got to be.
Verlander.
It was CC before.
It is
Verlander.
Scherzer.
Oh,
no, it's
Verlander.
Verlander.
Yeah,
No,
Verlander's at 306.
And
Scherzer's at 29.
2690.
2692. Yeah. I'm fucking dyslexic.
And then what I was saying, like I was once you sent that, I was like, yeah, hits. Like in order to do that now, you have to average over 200 hits a season for over 20 seasons.
And let's not forget, most of these guys aren't coming up until they're 24, 25.
Yeah.
I mean, some of them are starting to come up as a younger players now.
It depends. Yeah, I was going to say, it really has kind of shifted to a bit younger. A lot of teams have been a little more aggressive with their prospects.
So
yeah, you're
Jason
seeing that.
Dominguez comes up at 17 and hits for the next 25 years.
William Thomas comes up this year.
God. Who?
No, William
Wander Franco?
What's his name?
Wander Franco. Yeah, he's 19. Yeah.
He's 19. I mean, fucking Ronnie Mauricio. Ronnie Mauricio at what, 18?
He's 19 now.
He's 19. Oh, so yeah, he's a little further away too. But
still, I mean, regardless, that like Hinda said, still you have to have over 200 hits for over 20 years.
The most consistent hitter in baseball, I mean, it's Altuve. And he gets. Yeah. Did he even get 200? He did get around 200, but he's not playing. He's not playing for the next. He's not playing for that long. He's not going to make it.
Nah.
So to put it in perspective,
he did come up early though. He came up at like 20.
Yeah, but Pete Rose did it he played 24 years.
Oh, that was it. I thought it was more, honestly. Well, and he got off to a super slow start too.
Pete Rose?
Not that productive in his first few years. He really
he wasn't that bad.
Kicked it into gear. Yeah, but he wasn't like.
Second year he was kind of shit. Then he led the league. Then he was It was 170, 140, 210, 205.
Okay.
175, 210, 220, 205, 200, 200, 200, 200, 200.
Yeah. And he played a lot of games though too, right?
Yeah, I think he leads all-time games too. 35, 62.
I feel like that's another record that may come nowhere near to be touched.
Yeah.
Maybe. What do you think's the easiest to touch?
Well, hang on, real quick with
right,
one last thing on hits. To put things in perspective, the active hits leader is Albert Pujols with 3202. He's been playing for 19 years, and he's the only guy with over 3,000 in Major League Baseball right now active.
You also have to remember he's
30.
He was not
He's not a contact
guy
either.
That's contact getting singles.
Right.
But if there was anyone to ever do it, it would have been Ichiro if he played in the MLB since he was 20.
Yeah, I mean isn't he technically like
he's the all-time hit leader
in
baseball? Yes.
Yeah.
He's at like 45, I think.
Yeah,
and
something like that.
Yeah, but you're looking at Ichiro. That's a different breed of ball player too.
But I'm just saying it is somebody.
Yeah.
And there's no way of saying that there's not going to be another Ichiro.
Right.
Because people were saying that about Pete Rose, you know?
Right, and then Ichiro came across, but I mean, I'm looking at this. In the top 25, only one guy has played under 10 years in terms of active hits leader. Only one guy has played under 10 years, and he's at 1568, and that's Jose Altuve, like you said, Billy.
Hinden.
What?
Or Hinden, yeah.
No, Hinden said it.
Yeah, Altuve.
I'm not taking the credit.
Right. Actually, oddly enough, Daniel Murphy's at 25 on the active hits list.
Oh, yeah, he was a contact hitter when he first came out.
Yeah.
1543.
Yeah.
He has more hits than Freeman and Hosmer, and
he has some of the most incredible contact at his in Murphy's prime. He's probably one of the best contact hitters, dude.
Yep.
He was insane.
Yeah, I mean, and Hosmer, his career kind of fell off significantly.
Yep.
But like, there's nobody
Still
else.
A great defender, but
yeah.
The only guy with less than 9 years played in the top 50 is Gene Segura at 1,100, and he's got 8 years played. He's 29 years old. It just shows you how hard it is to hit that number that Pete Rose hit.
You just got to be, realistically, you got to be a special person. You really got to be special to do it.
It's also about health.
Yeah.
Playing a lot of games.
Health, vision. Jeff McNeil could probably, the type of player he is.
Yeah, but he came up late.
He came up very late. At 28? 26?
Yeah.
But he's the kind of hitter, just he goes with the ball. He doesn't try to put it anywhere. He just goes with the ball too.
Yeah.
Bat on ball, just as long as he gets contact.
He gets hits. Yeah. It's a rare guy. DJ LeMahieu's another one of them.
LeMahieu, yep. I mean, it's LeMahieu has 1,223 hits through 9 years of his MLB career.
Yeah, but he's older too.
He's 30, yeah. I mean, like I said, you look at these guys, and it's just such a hard record.
So the youngest guy, I'm going through this top 500 in hits right now. It's Elvis Andrus, and he's 30, and he's got 1723. Elvis Andrus came up when he was 18.
Yeah, I mean, he's 14th on the active hits list.
Yeah, he's been in the league for 12 years.
Yeah,
and he was a guy that was very commonly hitting over 200 hits.
Yeah, in the beginning, yes.
Around 200. Yeah.
I mean,
All right, so let me ask you this. What's the easiest record out of those four to break?
I feel like the saves number is going to be the easiest one.
But
if not saves, it's going to be the home runs.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, because I think that's it. The two hardest ones are going to be the hits and the strikeouts because of the era we're in right now.
You're also talking about only 3 guys have ever hit over 700 home runs.
And 2 guys have only saved over 600 saves, right?
Yeah, but that's such, that's so recent. And there's tons of guys that have 300, 400, and they only, they were not closers for a very long time. Mariano Rivera and Trevor Hoffman were both closers for
it's only 2
very,
of them.
very long times. Yeah.
There's only 2. And then the next one's Lee Smith at 475, 78. Yeah. Can I touch on something for the hitting though?
Yep.
Go ahead.
Well, even though the season isn't full, Miggy is less than 200 hits away from 3,000.
Right. But again, Miggy's also, 38, 39?
Oh, no, I'm not saying he's going to catch it.
Right, I'm just saying. It's a guy like Miggy who...
36, 37.
He is
36. Yeah, but a guy like Miggy who, he won a Triple Crown. He won an MVP. This guy is really a generational player that we identify within our generation. Granted, he played in 2 mini markets in Detroit and Florida.
I wouldn't call Detroit necessarily a mini market.
Right. I mean, but he's got a ring.
Yeah.
He's got a ring. I mean, this guy is an all-world player from our generation, and he's not even at 3,000 hits.
Oh, yeah.
It's
because he's been getting hurt. He would have been there already.
True, very true. One thing I didn't realize, Billy Wagner is 6th all-time in saves. John Franco's 5th.
Yeah, John Franco was a beast.
I didn't realize John Franco was 5th.
Yeah, with his 85-mile-an-hour fastball.
I got your answer to who's going to do it, and you're not going to like it, but we all know.
Who's going to do what? Who's going to do what?
Break the saves record.
Who you got?
Sure.
He pitches in Houston. He's
Ozuna?
24. He's 24 years old.
Ozuna?
He's
Roberto
24 years
Ozuna.
old and has 150 saves already.
Oh,
Are you serious?
Yeah, no, you're not. You're right, Billy.
Yeah.
He's at 154. He's 24 years old. What the fuck?
He came up at
Wow.
18.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's only been in the league for 5 years. He's got 154 saves.
Came up with Toronto when Toronto was in that feud with Texas. That was like when he first
Yep.
came up. I'm pretty sure.
Mhm.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, he's yeah.
He came up at 20.
Yeah.
So his saves numbers 20, 36, 39,
Oh, shit, he's
21,
my age.
and 38.
And he also missed time
Bro, he's only a month
Suspension,
older.
last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's my age, right? Yeah.
Yeah, he's like a month older. Yeah, he's a month older or something like that. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember when he came up, I was like, the fuck? He was the first one that was my age that came up.
Yeah, he was the first one that kind of was like, holy shit, I'm getting old, right?
I was
Yeah,
getting
getting old.
old. When I said I was getting old,
Yeah.
I was 20. No.
No, but no. One thing that's making me feel is that kid on the Blue Jays who's like 17, 18. He was born like
Elvis.
01 or 02 or whatever his name is.
Luciano.
Luciano, yeah.
Luciano.
Dude,
Yeah.
he's fucking. And he throws
Yeah, he was-
gas too.
He was 18.
Yeah, it's weird to me.
But
But,
guy, I think he's getting TJ.
Oh, is he?
I think so. He's getting something, or he did.
So okay, 154 saves in 310 games for Ozuna.
Yeah, I mean,
If he stays with a winning team, it's possible.
that's why I don't think Houston's letting him go. You know when you have that lockdown.
Nah, yeah, you got to hold him for at least another 7 years.
Yeah, he's like the only pitcher. Like I'm scrolling all the way down. Like AJ Minter is like 24, 25, but he only has
Really?
20 saves. Yeah, Minter's not that old. He came up
Corey?
young.
𝒂𝒃 came up late. I mean, relatively for what we're talking about, at least.
Sure, I think Dominguez is 24, but he's only got 16. Like the Phillies aren't going to be good. I don't think. Alvarado is very young.
On the
The Rays.
Rays, yeah.
He's 24.
I mean, listen, Felipe
Yeah.
Vasquez had 89, but we're not going to talk about him.
Don't talk about it. Don't talk about him. Robert Caselman's 25.
Ken
What
Giles.
about,
Ken Giles is
What about-
32.
What about Hader? How
Ken
many does
Giles
he
is
have?
only 28.
Hader is old, isn't he?
He's a
No,
year
he's
older
27.
than me.
He's
Yeah.
20. Is he 26?
But he came up a little late. He came up at
Yeah.
what? 23,
Yeah, but he's not
24?
he's not their closer.
He's not a closer either.
Yeah,
Knievel
I
was,
know.
Yeah.
But he's a swing guy, that's why. He would have the ability to. But he's
Oh
a
my
guy
God.
that goes multiple
Yeah, he's
innings.
like the Andrew Miller.
I mean,
Yeah,
you're talking about Ozuna too, but
but doesn't
let's
get
not-
hurt.
Edwin Diaz at 25 years old at 135 saves. Not out of the realm of possibility, given
Well,
the fact that he's with the Mets, which is a team loaded with offensive talent.
Yeah,
He's
he's
had
not.
the
the guy
pitcher
that he just
to
has to
win.
figure it out.
Yeah.
Gain confidence back. Because, yeah, he's not with, like, Seattle. Dude, he's doing great with a shit team.
Right. Then there's zero expectations, zero pressure.
Exactly.
I mean,
No offense, player Tea Party.
yeah.
Yeah.
Shout
So-
out to PTP for the stickers, man. Those are some
Oh,
fire
yeah.
stickers. And then we're gonna have to see if we can get you and Macca some stickers, man.
yeah, it's,
These are some fire stickers.
yeah, it's, no, I see his stuff.
But
Yeah, so that goes for like the saves. Like at least with that, like that's gonna be.
address.
Jesus
blurry.
fuck.
Didn't
Thank
focus.
God. Thank God.
Yeah, so like with that, it's like
Look at these.
it's slim picking.
Yeah.
I can't see you. I can see you now.
Oh, yeah. Am I still small?
No, I just have I'm on the
Oh,
the
you're on the
stats
web.
page, so I can see the small screen. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Like I said, Diaz. If he figures this out,
It's pretty much like
Ozuna.
Diaz, Leclerc, who's only 25, but he doesn't have a lot of saves because
Leclerc.
Texas hasn't been that good.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then Ozuna.
Yeah, it's pretty much.
I mean- Yeah. Craig Kimbrell could.
he's 31. He doesn't have the longevity.
If if Craig Kimbrell was signed at the beginning of last year and he didn't fall off, I mean, this will be a good season for him to figure it out for the future.
Yeah.
I mean, because even with age, he's still throwing gas. I mean, the dude's still throwing 98, you know? So, is it possible? How many does he have?
He's got 346.
346? Yeah, I don't think he's going to touch the record, but he's...
I think he'll be the first in, like, the 500 range, but not 600.
I think he'll easily make it to 500. He's got another, you know...
Yeah, I think he'll pass Lee Smith, yeah.
Because he pitches, too, you know?
Yeah, he's
not just all velocity.
Right.
And he just needs to figure it out. I don't know if Chicago's the right place for him. And yeah.
Yeah, it's an interesting record and an interesting conversation to have because we're looking at a time where the leash is so short on so many of these players, whether it's offensively or on the mound. I mean, these guys have such short shelf life nowadays because there's always a guy younger and better.
Yeah.
Pushing them out of the way. It's crazy to think that 10, 15 years ago, we're looking at, you know, a guy who, you know, could be an all-world player, and he's going to hold down the fort because, yeah, there may be a prospect, but we're looking at this guy's already established. Now we're moving towards prospects away from established players. It's an interesting conversation to have that if any of these even get touched.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm looking at the home runs right now just to see who could even do it. It's like the first thing I saw was Pujols is 6 behind Willie Mays, so that's gonna happen this year.
I hope so.
Yeah, and then I'm looking through like ages. I'm searching through like ages. Rougned Odor is only 25.
Yeah.
What?
That's exactly. So I think he came up at like 18 again. Like
yeah, I mean the Rangers always had those guys.
Did.
Yeah.
He came up at fucking let me see. Came up at 20.
Had to be 19.
He came up at 20.
Who was the other guy? It was Andrus Odor, and there was the third player. That was a middle infielder. Profar, thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, and now Profar's kind of gone. He's
he's
in San Diego.
Yep.
Yeah, Odor has 136 home runs since 25.
Yeah.
But the person that could do it is Bellinger. He's 23 and he's got 110. And Pete, if Pete can consistently hit 50 home runs.
Yeah, if Pete could consistently hit 50, he's got it in the bag.
I feel like the short season is kind of interesting too.
It hurts. It hurts historical stats. Yeah.
I mean, if Stan didn't get hurt in the last 2 years, he was on a great pace too.
2 years, his
3
entire
years.
career.
Like 5 years.
2017 was the only year he wasn't hurt.
Right, but either way, my point exactly. If he's healthy, he's making a case for it. He's at 308, and he's 29. Yeah. He's 29 years old.
And if he didn't play in that fucking god awful ballpark for
oh my god.
Career,
yeah.
If he played anywhere else, I mean, Mike Trout is 27 at 285. It's interesting to say the least. These are some records that really.
I think we got a bunch of guys that are going to be that are playing right now. They're going to be hitting 400 or 500 home runs.
Like who?
At least. Like who? Mike
Other
Trout,
outside
Carl
of
Stanton.
Right. Outside
Bryce
of those
Harper,
guys.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
Okay, yeah, I thought you were talking about the younger guys.
Oh yeah, I mean I could talk younger guys if you want.
I mean,
Like you just said, Bellinger.
Yeah.
Correa's. I mean, he's not really a power guy, but he's still only 24.
That's true, and he's eventually going to be
moving got
over to third base once he hits his 30s, you know.
He's got 100.
Which will
right now.
Mm-hmm.
Arenado's got 227. Really? He's 28.
Gary.
We're talking about ballparks. You know, you were shitting on Stan, but I mean, Gary's got the advantage of being in the Bronx.
Yeah.
And that tiny ballpark.
And so does Arenado have an advantage. So
in Colorado, yeah. Machado is 26 with 207. He could touch 4.
He's not a power hitter anymore.
No. I mean,
he's just
How many home runs does... Go on, Mark.
No, you go, sorry.
No, I was just going to ask, how many home runs does Francisco Lindor have, Max?
Frankie Lindor?
I don't know. I didn't see his name when I was scrolling through.
Because he's a guy that has surprising power.
130.
Okay. I didn't get up there.
At 25.
6 seasons.
Through 5 seasons,
That's crazy.
yeah.
Gallo's got 110.
Oh, wait, I'm counting this year. Gallo's got 110. Wow.
At 525.
Gallo's only been up for like 3 years, I think.
Judge has 110, but he's a little older.
Yeah, Gallo really didn't play a full season until 2017.
Conforto's only got 109 through 5 seasons, despite being hurt for a decent chunk of a couple of those years.
Yeah, I mean, if Gallo didn't get hurt last year, he would have put up another 40, so he would have probably been at 150 or around 150. 125, 130. Yeah, that's the key.
Correa's at 102. I mean, there are a couple of guys that could touch it.
100%.
But I think that Sano is at 5 years in the league at 118.
Yeah, I don't know. With
he's
him,
just a big dude.
You never know, like, because he could just not make a team, and like he could just be out of the league. You never know with him because he can't play. He really can't play defense.
Trevor Story 123,
which is crazy because he's what 25.
Yeah. Story is
26.
Yeah.
It's gonna be the next generation. Like the earlier these guys come up, the better shot they're gonna do.
Yeah.
I think Bellinger, has the best. Odor has 136 at 25.
Yeah, it's pretty much him.
How many home runs does Soto have? Gotta be around 60, right?
I don't think he made the top 1,000.
Giovanni Soto has 108.
Giovanni Soto's got 108.
Yeah, he's not even in his top 1,000. Yeah, no, he's not.
No,
I got it.
Been up for 2 years. Not even 21 yet.
56.
56.
He's 20. He's 21.
He's 21 now.
Yeah. Who else? I really think that's really it in terms of who can really touch this.
Yeah, the youngest player. Wow, that's crazy. The guy Elvis you were talking about is 19, and then the next youngest player is Glaber, and he's 22.
That's so weird. Springer's at 160, but he's 29.
Oh, well, Tatis. Oh, that was in the AL, and then it's Tatis and Juan Soto.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, these records are tough.
Jordan Hicks is only 22.
Oh?
Jordan Hicks is 22?
He's going to be 23.
Yeah, he's your age, Max.
Jesus Christ.
I didn't even know he had diabetes.
Oh, this is as of last year, so they're a year older.
Yeah, Jordan Hicks has diabetes, and I mean, perfect segue. Transitioning, he's another one that's opting out. I think the Cardinals will probably miss him more than most teams think. Because Hicks, because he's coming off of Tommy John. But either way, the guy throws 104. I mean, you don't know how he's going to throw after Tommy John.
Probably
but he knows like I said, throws 104. That's a guy you want out of the back end of the bullpen.
I agree, but you just came off Tommy John, has not pitched in a real game. As well just give him these 2 months off and get him ready for next year. Why not?
100%.
There's no downside in that. And they also have plentiful, options at the back end of the bullpen to replace him as a closer.
Yeah, they really
not
do.
even replacing him.
He wasn't even really their closer.
Gallegos
was really their closer.
Yep. And that's who it's going to be most likely.
Gallegos is probably like 26.
He's older, right?
Yeah.
Mid.
Yeah, he's 20. He's 28.
Wow, really?
I think he came up late. Yeah. He made his debut in 2017.
Shit.
Right?
They also have Alex Reyes.
Mm-hmm. Cabrera.
Who's that?
Just throwing out Latin last names.
No, I just saw an article. Why is everything popping up at once? Where is it?
I mean,
his
I'd
name
imagine
again?
it's going to be Gallegos.
Yeah.
Gallegos is, yeah, he is their closer.
As of Monday, though, Gallegos is still in Mexico.
So
His absence only explained as travel issues.
Well, yeah, he probably can't get into the country.
yeah,
Yeah, the
in
bullpen
which case,
for them
Alex
is
Reyes.
yeah.
Alex Reyes has yet to appear on the field for practice.
Yeah,
Oh, good.
Oh, Genesis Cabrera.
I don't know who that is.
Oh, I've
But
heard
he's-
the name.
But he's tested positive for COVID-19 twice.
There you go. That's how I know the name. Or Andrew Miller. I mean, dude, it's a shortened season.
Yeah, and they're
I mean,
probably. I wouldn't be surprised if they use Libertor out of the pen.
I mean, Ryan
Yeah.
Helsley, John Gant,
Helsley. Yeah, he's a
And-
possibility.
even
Brett
Austin
Cecil.
Gomber, who can be a long reliever or a back-end guy because he has the stuff.
Who?
Gomber?
I don't know.
No, I think you're just making up names.
No,
Yeah,
I'm not.
right.
Austin Gomber, G-O-M-B.
Oh yeah, he's a starter that they'll probably. Well,
Yeah,
the
I mean-
thing is, they're gonna have Flaherty, Hudson, МcCullers, Wainwright, and then probably Carlos Martinez. Then they also have Ponce
Yeah.
de Leon they could use out of the pen.
Yeah. I mean, that's another one though. Is
Oh, John
Martinez.
Barbera.
Brebbia, yeah.
Yeah.
But Martinez has experience both starting and closing, so he might be a guy with experience.
Yeah.
You throw it at the back end of the bullpen. It's especially in a central division that's going to be beating up on each other.
Rebby is not even on their 40-man.
What?
Yeah. It says he's on their depth chart. So.
Interesting.
No, he's on their 40 man. I'm on their website right now. I'm on the MLB.com website. He's on there.
Oh, I'm on the app. He's not even on here.
Yeah, he's the
Cardinals
first
player
he's the
pool
first name on it.
Brett Cecil. Forgot about him.
Yeah, here's my screen.
Trash last year. God,
Oh, actually, hold on. I'm looking at. Yeah, I don't see his name on the player pool.
Oh, maybe. Oh, okay, maybe. All right. On the MLB.com Cardinals page, he's on there.
He might be on the 40-man, but 40-man players are not a lock to make the player pool.
Interesting.
So yeah, I don't
Why?
see him on their player pool. Jordan Hicks is. So now, obviously, in the absence of Hicks,
They could replace, yeah.
yeah, they'll probably bring in Brebbia. Ricardo Sanchez.
Why wouldn't
is
he
another
already
guy.
be there though?
It could be like personal shit. Who knows?
Sure. Maybe he opted out. We
Yeah.
just he's not a
Right.
big name at all, so we just don't know.
Yeah. Then they got two of their prospects. Cody Whitley is in their player pool.
And did Libertor make the player pool?
No, not the initial player pool.
Really?
That's so stupid.
But Johan Oviedo did. He's their number 11 prospect.
That's probably because he's in AAA or whatever.
Mhm.
Hard throwing arm. He got 7 in 5 2/3 during spring training. Brebbia had Tommy John.
Ah, there you go.
He had Tommy John in early June. Brebbia. So he'll miss all season, and that explains that. Yeah, no, it's definitely gonna be an interesting year to say the least.
Yeah.
With guys opting
obviously.
out.
Yeah.
Uh,
Weird.
but real quick, Mike, I know Billy and I talked about this earlier. We retweeted the list of players who opted out, and we got back an interesting question.
Mm-hmm.
Which team is affected the most
Hmm.
by having their players opt out? So the list is. Where is it? Here we go. As of 10/16 on the 13th, David Price, Buster Posey, Jordan Hicks, Ryan Zimmerman, Ian Desmond, Mike Leake, Nick Markakis, Joe Ross, Felix Hernandez, I think Hector Noah, a guy named Castillo on the Nats, and Tyson Ross.
Well, it would have been the Braves, but they signed Puig today.
Yeah.
Which
Oh,
I like. It's a good signing because it fills a need, but I don't think he fits in their clubhouse.
See, I think he does. believe it or not. You look at the outgoing personalities of Acuna, Albies, and
Yeah,
and
but
that.
I don't think Puig can shut it off.
That's fair.
But yeah, it's got to be the Nationals, just because their lineup is awful, and you're losing like somebody who's consistent in Zimmerman and Ross not being there. Like, I mean, it weakens their starting rotation because, I mean, he's been there, he knows what he's doing, he fills that like 4 or 5.
Wasn't he the one that pitched Game 5?
Yeah, he pitched one of them, but he's been in Washington forever.
Yeah.
He pitched the Titty game.
He pitched. Yeah, Titty game. Yep.
Right.
Yeah, against Garrett Cole in Game 5.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
What a label. I mean, and Billy and I were saying it is the Braves, despite even with Puig's, the addition of Puig. I think, me personally, I think that just not having Markakis there.
Oh yeah, Markakis is so consistent.
The experience, the consistency. Markakis not being there. Felix Hernandez is talking about leadership. I mean, this is his chance at a ring, and he's opting out for health issues, which I respect. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, that's actually big because his leadership would actually help on that team because they're super, super young.
Yeah, I mean,
especially those young pitchers.
Yeah, exactly. That's a young staff out there in Atlanta.
Very young.
Foltynewicz.
At like 28, right? At like 28, yeah.
Yeah.
But production-wise, it is the Braves, and I think the Cardinals are slightly affected, but they are so deep in the bullpen that it's kind of okay.
If I'm gonna give my personal opinion my honest opinion on it, is that I really just don't see that any team's actually affected.
No, because you have a 60-man roster.
Right.
Exactly.
And you can't say it's an effect until you see them play. So.
Yeah. Very true.
I mean, on the field at least, they're not affected. I think the Giants really took the biggest hit because Posey's the only semblance of competence.
Yeah, it's really
on
gonna
that
help
roster.
Yeah, as if they had a shot anyway. But
it isn't an even year.
Yeah, and it's a short season, so it's anybody's season.
Dude, they have no pitching and they have nothing.
Yeah, they don't even have Bumgarner anymore.
Right, but just think about how young that clubhouse is too. Well, on the field, it may not make a difference.
How young is it? I mean, they have
Hunter
Sandoval.
They still Hunter Pence. You're right.
Sandoval, Yaz isn't that young.
Well, hold on. Can we just appreciate how fucking large Pablo Sandoval got during fucking quarantine?
He just ate well. He was just eating well.
Him. He had a great quarantine.
He's eating well.
Homeboy must have been living the life.
A lot of rice, I'm sure.
Oh my god.
I mean, in all fairness, though, I don't think he expected baseball he played like the rest of us didn't.
Dude, like I said in the group chat, fuck it. He's so much better when he's fat. Let him be fat.
Literally, yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Once he got to the Red Sox and lost that weight, he was trash.
Yeah, it's. I mean, listen. At the end of the day, Billy hit around the head.
With what, you leg?
Nobody's really gonna be affected, I think. I said with the fact that it's such a deep player pool.
Yeah.
That it's really players opting out unless it's a long stretch of like a long list of players.
Yeah.
On one team, it's really not going to make a difference.
Yeah.
What else we got? Here we go. So let's do some predictions.
Yeah, wait, sorry, one thing. I'm looking through all the prospect pools because we were talking about like the prospect player like being in player pools. There's like 4 teams that have their 1 through like 10 prospects in their player pool.
Really?
And there are a couple guys that have their 2020 draft picks in there too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So who is it? Yeah, the kid who went 1 and 2 are in the player pool. I know that. I know
Really?
Oakland brought their first round pick. I know Detroit.
Yep.
Yeah. Here it is. So the Marlins have their 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then 15. The Braves have their 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. The Mariners have their 1 through 30. They literally have 1 through 14, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 24, 26, 28.
Who the fuck is 15 and 16 and what the hell they do? Why didn't they get
I think they're like super low
Too
A
young.
ball.
Yeah, they're probably
okay.
like 17.
And then they have their
rookie
first
ball.
round pick, their second round pick, their third round pick, and their fourth round pick.
I mean,
Wow.
shit.
Wow.
It's a team to
Soderstrom.
watch that you're not gonna. I mean, listen, if there's a team that you're gonna watch simply for the future of baseball aspect, it's the Mariners.
Yeah.
They are so young and they have so much talent in their system.
Yeah, the Angels have their first round and their fifth round pick. So weird. Tigers.
I mean, really, it shows you the teams that are serious about win now mode.
Yeah. I'm actually excited to watch the Tigers, to be honest. Casey Mize, Matt Manning, Riley Green, Tariq Skubal.
Oh well, yeah.
Yeah, you see Riley Green's catch in
Yeah.
the sim game.
It's disgusting.
Dude, yeah.
Insane.
And it was then the other one from Daz Cameron too.
Mm-hmm.
Can we talk about Chico
Yep.
real quick? Don't run on Chico.
Yeah.
Oh,
The fucking
bullpen,
Dodgers ball boy.
ball boy.
The Dodgers ball boy.
I had no idea who the fuck you were talking about. Honestly, I didn't know his name was Chico.
It's not. That's his nickname. There's literally
I mean,
a
it
hashtag
makes
on Twitter.
sense. Los
There's a
Angeles Dodgers. I'd be surprised if his name wasn't Chico.
I mean, listen. Hashtag let Chico hit.
I'm with it.
That's literally it was a trending topic on Twitter too.
Kid had a gun.
Dude, a cannon.
He did.
And Cespedes looks healthy by let's talk about people in the field with guns. Cespedes looking healthy.
Yeah.
They're gonna DH him to start,
Yup.
Oh yeah.
Probably DH most.
which is fine.
Yeah, I'm cool with it.
Keep him off his feet as much as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah. Justin Turner wore a shirt, by the way. It says hashtag let Chico hit.
I'm in.
All right. Now we
But
can.
anyway. Let's do predictions, yeah. So let me read off Macca's real quick because he did send them in. I asked for predictions and bold predictions, like divisional predictions and shit like that. AL East, he has the Rays winning the division. The Central, he's got the Twins, and the West, he's got the Astros. In the NL, he's got the Mets, the Reds, and the Dodgers winning the divisions.
Yep.
All right.
He gave me.
Not late
gave
for
me-
those. We'll do those after.
Yeah.
Okay. He also
Round
gave the
table.
MVP Cy Yeah.
Now you go, Max. Max, give it. AL East.
We can go round table each division. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
I got the Yankees in the East. I don't
Alright.
think the Rays have the pitching to really do it, despite it being the short season.
Yeah.
Outside of Morton and
Okay.
Glasnow, I don't think they have it.
Yeah. I mean,
Well,
just
Snell's playing, no?
yeah.
Oh, Snell, yeah.
Not that he's fantastic, but he's a great number 3.
Yeah, you're right.
He'll
You're
probably
right,
be there.
short
He'll
season.
probably be there too. But
Yeah. But Glass now is insane.
Yeah.
yeah,
And then
he's
you got
disgusting.
Charlie Morton and his spin
Just
rate,
another
which is
bitch.
ridiculous.
Doing a
Excellent.
spin rate.
It's like you in launch angle, bro.
Enough, Max. Hit him. AL East.
Oh, the Yankees. I just
Yeah,
don't think the
Yankees.
with the Rays, I don't think they have enough hitting. Is more of what I think. I don't think.
Yeah. That's what. That's
Especially,
why I was
like,
kinda
the way they like
confused with
to-
Max's
Yeah,
machine
especially
thing.
like how they like to mix and match shit. Like, who the fuck knows? You could have Wander Franco be playing fucking. I mean, we don't know what he's gonna be, but like, he struggles. Doesn't help.
Yeah.
Mix and matching
I mean,
guys who
and
never
it-
really played.
Doesn't really help that they lost Tommy Pham.
No,
and
true.
replaced him with Hunter Renfroe.
Yeah,
So
who can't
big
defend?
loss. Yeah. And then they have Jose Martinez, who they got from the Cardinals too, who could hit,
Who can't
especially
defend?
could hit lefties. Can't field for shit.
Yeah,
That
They
was
still
the
have
Liberatore
Boston.
trade, right?
What?
That was part of the Liberatore trade, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
So Billy, who'd you say in the East?
I said Yankees.
Yeah.
Yankees.
We all think. So
I like how the one Yankee fan goes with the Rays and the three Mets fans go with the Yankees.
Because I know exactly what he's thinking.
Yeah.
It's like the Rays will beat the Yankees like every series they play, and then it'll just somehow work out to where they'll have like one more win.
Right, game 162, or in this case, game 60.
61. Playoff, 1 game playoff.
AL Central, I got the Twins. That offense is just, I think, too powerful. Not many teams can outslug their opponents on paper and probably on the field, other than the Twins. They don't have the pitching, which I think hurt them a little bit. But I think that the White Sox and the Indians could be right there at the end.
Interesting. I'm gonna go with
Who you got, Mike?
I'm gonna go with the Indians.
Indians.
Because their prospects are good, and if they actually use them, like they can actually have a decent hitting lineup. Like they can play defense. Their pitching is good if Carrasco is back.
Clevenger,
Bieber. They're good pitching. Their bullpen is kind of but they have some young guys that are throw fucking 103. So.
Yeah.
And who do they get? Who do they get from Texas in that trade? They got
He's done. He tested positive for PEDs.
Oh, did he?
𝒂𝒊𝒅𝒊.
Yeah, Emmanuel Clase.
Yeah, he tested.
Oh yeah, that was the one who throws 105, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they still got Nolan Jones who can help in their infield. He's disgusting.
It's gonna be nasty.
Yeah, and then that actually helps because that can move Joe Ram to second base.
Mm-hmm.
And not have.
Oh, good pick.
Yeah. And you?
I'm gonna go with the White Sox.
Yeah.
Make it a full circle.
Yeah. And Mackie said the Twins as well. So.
Yeah.
Why do you think the White Sox though? I mean, I know they revamped their team completely, but
because they're disgusting.
I think that they're probably the most well-rounded team in that division. I think that's what's going to matter right now in this short season. I think that the pitchers are going to have the edge at the start of the season, and I think that they have the pitching to do it. They got a decent bullpen, veteran bullpen that can, work it out. And then they have the
to have that out of your bullpen.
Yeah. But yeah, their offense is good enough that they'll be good. They got veteran offense and young guys that it'll just work.
Yeah, their prospect pool is fucking.
They've got a nice mix. Yeah. I mean, Nick Madrigal is definitely going to play this year.
Luis Robert, Andrew Vaughn, Agradal, Ncibe, Collins.
Stupid.
Yep, I think they got enough. I think that they'll win it.
All right, let's send it back around. Billy, who you got in the NL East?
The NL East? What happened to the AL West?
Yeah.
Oh, I completely skipped the West.
Did they die?
No, they cheat.
The AL West? Athletics.
Yep, same here.
Okay.
The young arms.
Are you different?
The young arms, baby.
Yeah. Luzardo and fucking
Puck.
And let's not forget, they still have Shomania.
Yeah. And the homeboy Mike Fiers.
Who you got?
Still.
Who you got, Mike?
Oh, the Athletics.
Today's.
Okay, I didn't hear. Here's my bold prediction. I'm going with the Mariners.
What? With all the prospects, they just.
Why are you just?
I mean, these
guys. Say that
guys.
for the bold prediction.
No, because these guys are young. Everybody's gonna write them off right off the bat.
Because they have
these
no
guys have a lot to.
Yeah.
Right, but these guys have a lot to prove right off the bat. I think they could be a surprise. I mean, I'm probably dead wrong on this, but
it's an interesting choice. I'll give you that.
To be honest, realistically, sorry, I gotta just see what they got. Marco Gonzalez, who's good. Kikuchi's kind of shit.
Yeah.
Justice Sheffield kind of sucks. They did get Kendall Graveman, who's very serviceable.
Okay.
Taiwan Walker is serviceable.
All right.
Justin Dunn is we don't know. He was like kind of shit. What the fuck? Their bullpen is kind of garbage. They have String Bean. That's pretty much the only guy I know. That is that's Carl Edwards Jr. He's super skinny and tall.
Avila's not bad.
Yeah, I mean, they're just like, if they blow up their team and use all their prospects, they have a shot. Like besides like Tom Murphy, and Haniger. Seager and Haniger are like the only two guys they could really use.
I mean, George Kirby could come out of the pen too. He's the number 5 prospect.
I believe Haniger's hurt though.
Yeah, probably. I'm just looking at their depth set. I don't even have.
But you're right though that Seager and Haniger are the only 2 actual names on their team.
And Vogelbach, just because
J.P. Crawford, D. Gordon.
Crawford is not good. There was a reason he got traded.
I mean, you got D. Gordon still.
Yeah.
There's a reason that he's on the Mariners.
I know.
Like realistically, if they use Kalanick, Julio Rodriguez, I mean Evan White's gonna start.
Yeah.
Kyle Lewis,
like that's better than the outfield they have except for Haniger.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Haniger's not even on the player pool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he is. It'll be interesting.
Always hurt.
Yeah. It'll be interesting.
Yeah.
And they'll be, like you said, Mike, you're excited to watch the Tigers. I'm excited to watch the Mariners.
No, yeah, like if these guys are actually playing,
definitely.
like I'm excited to watch Baltimore. I'm excited to watch like all the teams that are terrible. Like I want to watch.
It's the teams that are kind of blowing up.
Ryan Mountcastle. Like I want to watch these guys.
Yeah. Exactly. Alrighty. Let's see who else we got. All right, let's go to the NL East.
Should have said Texas.
And then no ballpark, right?
Yeah, I just like Nick Solak a lot.
Yeah.
Is Josh Young on there?
Yeah, he's on their
player pool.
He's on their pool, yeah. And Lodi Tavares. All 3 of them are.
I want to watch too, because they brought in Todd Frazier.
Yes.
So.
Wow. Wow.
Well, as I'm saying, like, are they going to go with the veteran in the short season, or are they just going to let Josh Young get his looks in?
I think at this point, yes, he should give him the looks because Todd Frazier is garbage.
Todd Frazier, some of the ugliest swings, produce home runs.
Yeah. All right.
It's amazing. All right, Max NL East. Oh wait, you did.
I mean,
you already. Never mind. Go.
I'm gonna go with the Braves.
Yeah.
I think the Mets are gonna be right there at the end. But I think it's going to be the Braves because at the end of the day, that they're so young, they're so talented. Bringing in Puig gives them an extra boost in that lineup that gives them a little power bat that they didn't have with 𝒂𝒂𝒅 to an extent. It'll be interesting to see what the coronavirus does with Freddie Freeman, how it takes a toll on him in the long run.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But
they also lost their closer too.
I think Soroka's still there. He's good.
Who's their closer? Wasn't it Minter?
Will Smith.
Oh, well, Minter is going to take that spot. He'll be fine.
Right, but either way, they have a lockdown bullpen with Minter, Will Smith. I think Shane Green's still there, right?
Would you call him lockdown?
I'm just saying that combination.
I know. I'm just saying Shane Green I would not call
No,
lockdown.
not at all.
His surface stats were inflated.
Right.
But I see what you're saying. They have the offense for it and the Soroka.
Ian Anderson's on their player pool. I didn't realize that.
Yes, he is. Yeah, they're top. They're top. I said this before. They're top 12 prospects on their player pool.
Yeah.
I mean, Luke Jackson's not terrible. They still have Mark Melanson. They brought in. They have Darren O'Day. It's a good group of ball players, of pitchers, and I mean,
yeah, it'll be interesting.
Not hitting, to say the least.
Yeah.
Oh God, Peter O'Brien's on their prospect pool. Another player pool.
Gotta be there.
Who?
He's gotta be there.
Fuck Peter O'Brien.
All right, Hendon, who's your NL East?
I'm gonna sound like a homer, but the fucking Mets. I just think their hitting and their pitching is like actually proven. Like 1 year of the Braves actually doing it doesn't say much. If they could do it again, then yeah, I'll start to believe it more. Like I believe Soroka's a stud, but like I don't trust what the other guys did. And like at least as long as DeGrom is okay.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
I think their pitching is deep enough, and their bullpen has, on paper, their bullpen is disgusting.
Yeah.
But it's can they not shit the bed like they did last year?
Yeah.
And their hitting is going to be there. Sorry.
Yeah. No, you're good. I'm with you 100%. I'm taking the Mets. I mean, it's just really, like you said, their hitting is very proven. I don't see a single hole in the Mets lineup.
Right.
Their defense could be a little bit better, but
And
with Cespedes coming back, if he could perform, the DH will supplement the Mets more than any other team.
Exactly.
And like you said, there's enough pitching. They would at least a decent starting staff to minimum. And then, like you said, on paper, they have a fantastic, probably the best bullpen on paper. And it's about if they can perform. So I'll take the Mets.
Yeah.
And just to reiterate, Macca picked the Mets as well.
Yep. NL Central, Chris Macca took the Reds. I'm gonna go.
I like the pick.
I think I've given this a lot of thought today. For some reason, I'm thinking of the NL Central because it's such an interesting division because you have the Brewers, who were there at the end last year. You have the Cubs, who
made it. Brewers,
you know,
were the wild card team.
Yeah, I mean, then the Cubs have the talent. The Reds, you know, they brought in Castellanos and Moustakas. They made moves to get better. The Cardinals are just, I mean, you can't count out the Cardinals. It's such a competitive division that I'm going to go with the Reds.
Okay.
Yep.
I think their pitching staff is really top. Their starting rotation, at least.
Yeah, I mean, I don't trust the Brewers. Their starting pitching is garbage.
Yep.
The Pirates are out, so they don't really count. I don't think the Cardinals' offense is that good.
No.
Especially since they lost their, I guess their best power bat, I would say. I mean,
yeah. And
was it Martinez?
And they lost Ozuna, too, though.
Oh, true, yeah. And Ozuna's
on the
gone.
Braves.
Yeah.
God, he was on the Braves.
What's still?
Yeah, that's another one.
Yeah, who the hell is the other team in the division? Oh, the Cubs. Yeah, I don't trust the Cubs. David Ross is on his boat, so I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, Lester. Did you see his boat? You saw what it was named?
No.
The left-hander.
The Reds are actually disgusting, to be honest.
Yeah.
Castillo, Gray, Bauer.
Reds.
DeScalfani's not bad. Wade Miley is good. He's serviceable. And then you have Iglesias, Garrett, Lorenzen, Strope. Yeah, and then Nate Jones, if he can.
Amir Garrett.
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, Iglesias, Garrett, Lorenzen, Strope. Nate Jones, if he's actually good. Yeah, Barnhart's good. Votto, if he can get back to what he was.
Yeah.
Or even half of it.
Yeah, Moustakas, Senzel, Suarez. Galvis is very serviceable.
Great defender.
Winker can hit. We don't know what Shogo is going to be, but
I saw him taking hacks. He looks pretty good.
And Aquino can fucking put the ball to the moon.
Yep.
Yeah. And you still got Schebler. Still got some bop.
Yep.
They're a good team. Yeah, I'm going with the Reds. It's got to be the Reds.
Gotta go Reds with. Man, I'm with you. What the Brewers are just scary with their pitching.
Their
But
bullpen
there's
is just
nothing
inexistent.
there.
I mean, sorry, their starting rotation.
Yeah, there's nothing there. They got a great offense. They got pretty good bullpen, but they have no starting pitching
It's
beyond
Woodruff and then
Woodruff.
nothing.
Is a Suter. Suter's a bullpen
Shooter's
piece,
a
right?
bullpen guy, yeah.
Yeah.
But he'll like open or sometimes.
Yeah.
Like their
Even
bullpen
though
isn't
he
bad. Like
throws
Corbin
85.
Burns, Knable, Freddie.
Yeah.
Hader. Like it's not terrible. David Phelps isn't
Oh.
bad.
Corbin Burns is actually a starter now.
Yeah, he bounced back and forth. Yeah,
So, yeah, I don't know. I mean, they got a shot.
they have a
I
fuck
think.
ton of talent.
What's his name? The lefty from the Padres. They just got him.
Lauer.
Wow.
Yeah, but he's not that good.
No, but seeing him pitch in Milwaukee he might have a different scenery, might be better.
Yeah.
'Cause he's had flashes of like, pretty good pitching. So
Yeah.
it's worth a look.
Yeah. All right. NL West.
NL West. Max instead of the Dodgers.
Is there another option?
There's really not. I mean, they're just stacked
I
top to
think we
bottom.
could just
I mean, the next
unanimously pick
Could
the
be that or
Dodgers.
the Diamondbacks. Like those are realistically your only two shots.
Yeah. Diamondbacks did decent
I mean,
job
even
at
then the
upgrading
Diamondbacks-
this past all season.
Yeah. I mean, I saw something earlier that said the Red Sox are working with are trying to bring in 𝒔𝒊𝒅𝒊𝒂𝒓.
Okay.
Interesting.
I don't know why the Diamondbacks wouldn't have brought him back. 'Cause he was pretty good with them, no?
Do they
Yeah.
need him?
I mean, in a short season, you can never have too many arms.
Yeah, but I don't know if they necessarily need him. Do you need to waste that money? Probably not.
True.
They got Bumgarner.
It's Bumgarner,
Zach
Robbie
Gallen,
Ray, Weaver,
Ray.
Gallen, and Merrill Kelly.
Who are all at least decent.
Yeah, and their bullpen's not terrible.
They're not bad.
Hector Rendon, Bradley Chafin,
Uh-huh.
Junior Guerra is not awful.
They got decent offense, too.
Carson Kelly, Christian Walker, Marte, Escobar,
Nick Ahmed.
Nick Ahmed, a
Nice
deformed.
year.
Did they get Starling Marte, too?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, they
Yeah,
did.
they have both Martes.
I don't see
Yeah.
it on here. Oh, Sterling
Tim
Marte.
McCann.
I was thinking of somebody else for some reason. When you said
Not Marte,
Starling,
yeah.
I was thinking, no, when you were saying Starling.
Starling
I-
Castro.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
okay,
in my head. I was like, wait, I don't see that.
Yeah, I
And,
forgot Starling Castro's a Nat now.
Yeah.
Tim Castro was
LeCastre's
perfect.
sick.
Stolen bases. That's
Was he really?
Yeah, he's like
Yeah.
the fastest player in the league.
Yeah. He's just
Alright.
a fantastic base runner.
Yeah. So I asked Maka for a bold prediction.
Yeah, and he gave it in award
He gave me his
forms.
MVP and Cy Young pick. Yeah. I mean, one of them I can honestly don't think is two of them I don't think are too bold, honestly.
I don't think any of the four are really necessarily bold. I think he kind of just gave you his picks.
Yeah, I think one of them is significantly bolder than the rest.
Okay, talk and then say it. Name them and then say which one.
So we'll go MVP first and then Cy Young that he gave me. He gave me
Yes.
in the AL MVP Bo Bichette, NL MVP Ronald Acuna, and then there's Glass now, NL Cy Young Walker Buehler. I think 3 out of the 4 of those are incredibly possible.
What's
I
the
think
one
Bo
that's not?
Bichette is the one that's a bit bold. Because you're looking, he's playing in the
Yeah,
AL East, he's
you'd
playing in
need
the
that
NL
team-
East.
Yeah, you need to make the playoffs for him to.
Yeah,
That's true.
it's definitely not out of the realm of the possibilities down the line in the future. But I think this year, this year anything's possible. But I think that's kind of the one thing that's.
Yeah, I'd say it's a little more bold. Yeah. It's definitely possible, though.
Billy, give me a bold prediction real quick. See what you got.
Bold prediction.
Or do you want him to just give you his award winners?
Yeah, should I just... Well, we didn't do
Well, I mean,
wild
my-
cards. Does that matter?
Oh wow! So
We didn't really do predictions for playoffs either.
We could do
Is
that
what
on the
we're
next one.
just doing?
Yeah, we can do that. We can do that later. I mean, I just wanted bold predictions, something bold, something interesting.
Okay. Something bold.
Like I said, mine was the Mariners out of the West.
Man, I don't know if it's really like. I guess it's a little bold. I don't know if it's that bold, but I can see Jeff McNeil hitting over 400.
Yeah.
Only 60
there aren't many-
games though.
Yeah, there aren't many guys who have that capability.
Yeah. My bold prediction will be in the award form as well.
What do you got?
Oh well, if we're gonna go awards, it's for Cy Young. So if we can go MVP first.
Oh, I could do that. Am I doing bold and
No,
MVP
you can just pick.
and
You
bold
pick
Cy
who
Young,
you
or
think it's
just
gonna be.
pick who I actually think it's gonna be? AL, Yoan Moncada,
Solid.
I like that one actually.
and NL I'll pick. Nick Castellanos.
I love that one. I really do love that one. I had a bet on him before they took all the stuff down to lead the league in home runs.
I can see it. Easy. All right.
So we'll do the MVPs first. All right. Fuck. Why am I blanking? Fuck. Matt Chapman in the AL.
Definitely possible.
Well, yeah, I think they're gonna win, so he's gonna probably hit a fuck ton. I'm assuming. And then, I love that Castellanos one. Fuck. I'll go with Suarez, just so it's not the same. Like I think they're. I think they're just gonna put up stupid numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially in that ballpark.
In that division.
The ballpark's
lack
not
of-
division in
lack of
general.
pitching.
Yeah, they're just gonna put up stupid numbers.
Because they're going to be playing the entire Central. You know,
Yeah,
they're really besides the Indians and the White Sox. No other team really has pitching.
Yeah.
You know, stellar pitching.
The Tigers,
The Cardinals
if you
are
bring
pretty
in the
good.
young guys.
Yeah, I mean,
But you don't know what they're gonna do.
Yeah.
You know, you're talking about like we just said, Castellanos and Suarez. They could eat up some young guys.
Especially and they're fucking especially lefties.
Yeah. All right, Max.
Am I doing bold MVP predictions or just MVP predictions?
Just pick who you think's gonna win it.
Just pick it, yeah.
I think in the AL we're gonna see I got Austin Meadows winning an AL MVP.
It's not bad.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think
I wanted to bring him up when we were talking about them earlier.
Yeah.
I think he's one that especially like I said in a short season anything's possible.
Yeah,
And
that's
he's
why
on a
Boba
team
Fett's
with
possible.
right, but he's on a team with a lot of some decent protection there. In the NL, my MVP pick is gonna be. I'm gonna go Mookie Betts.
Kind of chalky, but all right.
I think
Yeah, and I mean,
you know,
you're gonna pick
even
the
in
team
a
that's
short
gonna
season,
win like
he's
50
worth the
games.
money.
Yeah.
Well, no, I think even in a short season, he's gonna prove that he's worth the money that he's gonna ask for this coming off season.
No, you're not wrong. I just like fucking with you.
No, I know. Am I doing Cy Young now or?
Yeah, I'll go last for these.
I retract my AL MVP. I'm gonna Mike Trout.
I mean, it's guaranteed.
Nah.
Well, no. Here's the thing. I thought about saying Mike Trout, but again, we don't know what's gonna happen this season. He finally has protection in Ren.
And he was saying that he's not comfortable.
No.
And you're breaking up again.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. My Wi-Fi was great in the beginning. It's horrible now.
We're breaking up.
Yes.
It's the end of 𝒂𝒃.
I don't love you anymore, Max.
No, it's okay.
All right.
You and everyone
Pitcher,
else.
Max, pitcher.
AL Cy Young, I'm going to go... I'm going to say Casey Mize.
That was bold. Very fucking bold.
Old.
If he starts to see... I think Casey Mize...
If he
listen, he's
if
got
he
the
pitches,
stuff.
if he gets his regular starts, then there's a shot.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's got the stuff. I mean, let's be real. It's in his future regardless. He's got the stuff to do it.
100%, yeah.
You know, he's going to start 12 games. That's not enough for hitters to get adjusted to a guy of his caliber.
Yeah, with his pitch, and he has a sick pitch.
He's got what, five different pitches?
Yeah.
Five
playing
pitches?
all the same teams though.
True. That is going to play to the hitter's advantage, but at the same point, there are so many other that it could play to his advantage too.
Yeah, you never know, because you might only face a team once or twice. So
Very true. With 12 starts, you don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. It's bold.
And in the NL, as long as he's okay, it's going to be Jacob deGrom for me.
Yeah.
I think at this point in time, there's nobody better in the NL than Jacob deGrom. I think Jack Flaherty and Mike Soroka are going to make a run again. I think you can't count out Scherzer, but it's going to be Jacob deGrom.
all right, Bill, you go. I got mine on the way.
All right. I'm not gonna go bold. I'll go normal. Actually, I didn't make a bold pick yet.
Didn't you?
Nah.
You said Moncada for AL MVP, which is kind of.
I don't think it's bold.
It's definitely not. It's against the grain for sure.
Why?
He's a guy who I don't think anyone's really mentioned in potential MVP talks in really anything. Cause that White Sox team, yeah, don't get me wrong, he could fly under the radar and have a fantastic MVP year. But the key is he's flying under the radar.
He had a great year last year, though. I think he's just going to build off of that on a shortened season.
Very true. I get that.
Maybe it's just my opinion. Laggy.
Okay.
AL. Ohtani's not pitching, right? He's just going to be bullpen.
I don't know.
I think he's just bullpen.
I think a bullpen guy could really steal a Cy Young Award this year.
I think so too. I don't think he's going to pitch enough, though. That's why if I'm making a bold prediction, it would be Ohtani and Josh Hader. But
Hader,
man,
he might not be far off.
I really don't.
I'll go fuck myself. Those were not my picks, but that was my thinking. Was all both two closers.
I don't know in AL, honestly. Fucking Glass now and Jacob deGrom. Okay. Those are my normal picks.
So Mike, who are your bullpen guys?
Oh, think about it. Who's going to be the most involved in the pitching? It's going to be closers.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is now I got to pick the closers, which is the hard part. Because, do I double down on Oakland? Do I think Liam Hendricks is going to do it again? I'll go with Hendricks. And then...
It's a solid pick.
Just because, they don't score a fuck ton of runs. They just play solid defense. They string together hits. They're going to be in close games, probably.
They're going to have great starting pitching this year.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like it. I like it a lot.
And then, the NL... Hader, but I don't think he's going to close a lot or enough.
I don't think he needs to. I think if he just puts up his regular numbers, he's fine.
I think he can. He probably has the highest potential of giving up no runs the entire season.
Yeah. I'll go with Kirby Yates.
I like it.
Hey, he was disgusting. He had a 1.19 ERA last year.
I like it a lot.
Yeah, should be interesting.
Now, Max, text Macca and ask for really bold predictions.
He's asleep. There's no shot.
Yeah.
I was gonna say it's 1 a.m.
But
Max, let's see that new glove. I saw you had.
Bet.
It's actually pretty nice.
Nice blue stitches.
Yeah.
Laces, blue on black. Not bad.
Nice glove.
Thank you. Okay, $30.
You don't do finger out.
It depends on how I'm feeling that.
2 in the pink.
One mistake.
You know?
You ever go 2 in the pink?
Always. It's the only way to go.
Well, you very clearly didn't just do it, so it's not always. What do you mean?
No, I actually don't do 2 on the end. I know you
Figure
do. I know.
out.
Yep, I know you do. Yeah.
2 in the pink, right here.
Yep.
Go on.
Real
segue.
quick, since we're all Mets fans, I want to touch on the ownership situation here with the Mets
Okay.
and the chaos that the circus is becoming.
The circus.
Hinton,
They're
I don't think
they're
I
just
said-
investors. They're just investors.
Okay. But what is Mason Plumlee gonna? What is he gonna fucking contribute?
Money.
$1 million?
No, Mason Plumlee made a decent amount. You're thinking of Miles.
Either way. Bradley, what, they're going to invest 10, 15 million?
Yeah, I guess they'll be sub owners. Like it's not like Magic Johnson. It's not like Magic Johnson is the majority owner of the Dodgers.
Yeah.
Right.
No.
But at the same time, you're looking at, all right, here's a list that I saw. A-Rod, J-Lo, Repoli, how do we say his name?
Who?
Repol?
Buying water guy.
Oh, okay. I was like, what?
Yeah. Joe Thomas, future Hall of Fame offensive line. Bradley Beal, Mason Plumlee,
DeMarco Murray,
Brian
Urlacher,
Urlacher, yeah, Travis
Kelce.
Kelsey.
and Dave Portnoy.
For the players, by the players.
I mean, let's just be real. This is fucking wild.
Saturdays for the Mets.
Hey, I'm with it. But this is just a wild ownership group here.
Hey, if they fucking put the money forward, who cares?
Yeah.
And then there's Steve Cohen dropping $4 billion on the Mets total.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
So did A-Rod's group did they put an offer for SNY?
I didn't see anything about that.
Because
I think their initial bid was
SNY 1.7, right?
1.7, yeah.
Is SNY like? Are they selling it with the Mets?
I think
They're
they might
selling it separately.
I know they're selling it separately, but do they want it? I'm assuming they want to sell it to the same person or the same group.
So at least 3 groups are moving on to a second round of bidding. Now
There's
keep in
4.
mind, this is the New York Post.
There's
Yeah,
4. There's a
Italian
mystery.
guy, French
There's a
guy?
mystery group.
Yeah, got a little mystery groups.
So you got Cohen, you got
Yes.
Josh Harris and David Blitzer, and then that A-Rod group that keeps growing and growing. All 3 bids are in the neighborhood of $2 billion. And then there's a 4th mystery buyer, which I think is the one that's Strawberry backed.
Oh, CK guy.
Yeah, I don't know who the fuck he is.
He's from London or something, right?
I'm not sure, in all honesty. Let me go see. Let me look him up real quick. What a fucking name, though. 𝐒𝐒𝐃.
Yeah.
So we got. Is this the guy? Oh, I think he was. His group was preparing a $1.8 billion bid.
Okay. So Steve Cohen still is outbidding everybody right now.
Steve Cohen has 2 on the Mets, 2 on SNY.
And he said he just won't go over 3, I believe, right?
Which I don't blame him.
I mean, the dude's got $14 billion. He's got enough.
Yeah.
Uh,
McWhorter and 2 other investors. They won't find out if they're approved by Major League Baseball to enter official bidding until Wednesday.
Yeah.
well, yeah, Manfred is like stepping in for the next round or something, right?
Yeah, so Allen and Company.
You gotta get approved to be an
Yeah.
owner.
So Allen and Co., the investment bank overseeing the whole thing, told bidders that they should not submit bids for the team's TV network. So it's SNY. This is according to amny.com.
Yeah, because it's
like a separate
it's
entity.
a whole separate entity.
Yeah. I mean, listen, let's be real. Steve Cohen's going to get a deal because he tried for 2.6, and then Jeff Wilpon decided to play his games. He can get it for 2.2.
Yeah. Yeah.
We were so close to having Mark Cuban, too. He said
So,
no.
so Harris and Blitzer are Sixers and Devils owners.
Okay.
And they put in around
Harrison's-
1.7.
Yeah.
Let me ask. Hold on, Max. Hinden, who do you want to be the owner? Do you have a preference?
Realistically, Cohen with just for the money, because I think he'll actually spend the money.
Yeah.
But I like the players by the players type thing.
Yeah.
I think it would be interesting. It would be really, I don't know, interesting, and it would. I don't know. I feel like it would help other New York sports teams as well.
How so?
You got guys who might want to come to New York. Maybe the Knicks won't suck for the next 50 years.
I mean,
it'll be interesting. You have active players part of an ownership group of a team.
right.
Yeah. That would be a little weird.
It'd be very interesting.
Yeah.
But if Cohen
yeah.
gets it, then we'll be set for years.
Yeah. Forever.
I mean, Billy, I know you were big on A-Rod. I know you were huge on the A-Rod bid.
I am big on A-Rod. On A-Rod.
Just A-Rod.
Yeah, I think he's the smartest baseball person in the world. But I can't knock Uncle Stevie Cohen too much.
Uncle
so
Stevie Cohen. Let's see.
I'm more leaning a little more towards Uncle Stevie Cohen, but I would not be upset whatsoever if it was A-Rod.
Yeah, I just don't want it to be those other
group.
people.
Yeah, I don't care. I don't want anyone else. I want it to be one of those two.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want the Devils or the Philadelphia 76ers owners and their terrible franchises.
And it's not even the good owner. It's not even the good owner of the Sixers.
He owns Fanatics.
It's the guy who owns
Yeah.
Fanatics that I would want, if anything. What's his name?
I forgot. I listened to an interview with him.
I mean, the dude's a genius.
Yeah, he just did that whole celebrity thing.
Michael Rubin.
Ruben,
Yep,
yeah.
there you
I would.
go.
You know what? If it's not Cohen, I'd love for Ruben to own the team.
Yeah, but that ain't happening.
No.
If I could pick anyone, it'd be Jeff Bezos, because then we could just fucking buy every single player.
Drop for fucking dicks on the table and say we're here.
Fuck luxury tax. Yeah, if I could pick anyone, it would be him. But
Per the New York Post, Wilpon would prefer to sell the team to A-Rod and his group
yeah,
Well,
if the offer is close to the best bid at the end of the auction.
yeah, it's because he's spiteful towards fucking Cohen for the first time.
Yeah.
yeah. Which is why, I don't
He's a
know
scumbag.
if he'll really be able to fucking get away with that, but
So McWhorter is 30 years old.
Who?
The 𝐒𝐒 McWhorter, the guy that Strawberry backed, and this is the mystery bidder.
Interesting.
DK McWhorter, how do you spell it? No, never mind. I got it.
He is McWhorter, literally a horror term.
Who the hell is this guy?
He's an investment guy, private investment chairman.
Yeah, I see his LinkedIn.
Oh yeah.
Chairman and chief CEO. Yeah.
Control USA would be. Well, he'd be one of the youngest owners in sports, which would be sick. He'd also be the only black owner in baseball. Wow.
Oh, okay. I know who this guy is.
Is he British or am I wrong?
If his name's 𝐒𝐒, I'm pretty sure he's British.
That doesn't mean anything. Come on.
So, source told AM New York Metro, quote, their only true battle is the speed at which Cohen may close the deal to avoid coming competition.
Say it again.
Basically, long story short, the only real issue would be for the other investors is the speed at which Steve Cohen might want to get this thing done to avoid any competition.
Yeah, I mean, he can just
Yeah.
write a check whenever he wants.
Yeah.
Blank check. Tell
Literally.
me what's put in the front of the 9 zeros, and we're good.
Oh, okay, I know who this guy is.
Yeah, but this guy's net worth is not officially known or listed amongst reputable sites such as
Yeah,
Forbes or Bloomberg.
he doesn't have his own Wikipedia page.
Yeah.
He's not known.
I think that's kind of interesting to me that we have some guy like this just jumping in.
It seems like such a soccer move. You got the oil tycoons just come in and fucking buy the team. So it seems like.
Yeah, right.
It's really just an interesting situation overall because
Seems
obviously,
like a cool dude. I'm
30 years.
on his Instagram. I'm just rolling through.
Are you?
Yeah.
I mean, listen, Uncle Steve, he's got the big bag. He's got the big bank account. This McWhorter dude has this mysteriousness about him. The Harris Blitzer group has the ownership experience, and A-Rod's got the baseball experience. So there's a whole mix of guys that realistically, let's be real, if they were one bid, it'd be a super ownership group.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I have no clue what's going to happen. I prefer to have Steve Cohen. That's just me, though.
Yeah.
My preference too.
Yeah. Just because he
episode.
wants it because he's tried.
Yeah,
Hasn't he tried multiple times?
Yeah.
He's tried 3 times.
He had didn't he have a portion of the Mets?
He has 20%, I think.
Yeah, a small percent, but yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he has for the past 15 years, something like that.
Let's find out.
10 to 15 years, he's had 20% or something like that.
Yeah, just Steve Cohen on the Mets.
Yeah, he's like fourth in line of ownership.
Yeah.
Damn.
But he's
he's
had a stake in it for a while.
Oh, he's just trying to buy them out then. That's
Pretty much.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean.
Oh, so he's paying
$2 billion for 80%.
$2 billion for 80% of. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's what they're bidding on.
Oh, that's why it's not. Okay, so that's why it's not 2.6 or whatever it was.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, the 2.6 was him just trying to get him out as soon as possible, I think.
Yeah.
Yep. Give him just a bid that you couldn't fucking refuse.
Yeah.
And
then Jeff Wilpon
somehow
decided to
that
shiny
scumbag still somehow came up with refusing it.
Yeah.
Pretty
But
much.
yeah. I think that's pretty much all we got. Aroldis Chapman tested positive, so that might hurt the Yankees. Other than that, I think that's the only thing we missed.
They still got a good bullpen. They'll be all right.
Yeah, they're both in.
Oh, Kenley Jansen also tested positive. Forgot to mention that one too.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. Which I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't go
Yeah.
with his heart problem.
If he opts out because of the heart problem, yeah. But they brought in Blake Trinan, who, if he comes back to 2018 form, they're set.
Big if.
Yeah.
They still have Joe Kelly.
Yeah, they got pieces.
Yeah, no doubt.
They'll figure it out.
Yeah.
This was a nice jam-packed episode.
Yeah.
It would have been a 3-hour episode if Mac was here.
Minutes, hour 40.
Yeah.
It would have been about 3 hours if Mac was here. But hey, listen,
Yep.
It's all right.
we love that
Next
shit.
time. Next
Makes up for the past month.
Yeah. After the first weekend of baseball.
We'll be back to normal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're getting scrimmages this weekend, right?
Scrimmage,
the
the exhibition games. Yep.
Yeah.
This weekend. Yep. Mets
Oh,
Yankees.
yeah, it starts the 17th or something. Yeah, the Mets and the Yankees play back to back. It's like the 18th and the 19th or whatever.
Yeah, let me see. Any other notable ones?
Nope.
Exhibition games, just Giants and A's. Yeah, it's just gonna be regional stuff.
Yeah, it's it's the closest teams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
According to this on Instagram, the Phillies were multiple Phillies players were wearing nameless, unnumbered jerseys in tonight's split squad.
Interesting.
Full uniforms, just wearing nameless jerseys.
So they're wearing the MLB This Show spring training jerseys?
Yeah, basically.
They're wearing those replica The replica blank jerseys.
The replica ones that you get from Models.
Yeah.
Name, no patches.
Wow.
All right.
Interesting stat about Matt Chapman real quick before we go.
Okay.
Third baseman with at least 70 homers and a defensive WAR of 9 in their first three seasons. Matt Chapman. That's it.
It's Arenado didn't hit a lot of home runs in his first game.
That's crazy, though.
I'm not too surprised.
Mets fans can pay $86 for cardboard cutouts to be in. See.
So I know what your next paycheck is going to.
Do you get it at the end of the year, though?
See, that's what I'm thinking. I want to know. Because if I get it, fuck yeah.
Yeah, if you get it, there's no point not.
Yeah.
Just gotta get a good picture of you, Max.
There ain't many of those.
And
I'm usually behind the camera.
Boston Red Sox hat.
Right. Me in full Mets gear.
Yeah. You got plenty of pictures of that.
Yeah. Next episode, we're going to have to talk about the whole Randall Grichuk and Stroman beef.
Randall Grichuk? Oh,
yeah.
I don't know about that.
I'll give you some time to...
Max sprung it up on me yesterday.
I thought you were talking about Aubrey Huff. I was like, we know
well, no, that's where...
it's a stem off from that? Okay.
So Grichuk, I guess I'll just touch on it real quick.
No,
Grichuk liked the tweet from Huff and someone screenshot it.
Yeah. Well, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get to it next week. I know Macca does not like Stroman, so we definitely have to save it for then.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
This
has been
Peace.
𝒂𝒂𝒃. Thank you very much. Max, you laggy bitch. You went too early this time.
Yeah.
And now, ready? Go. Do your piece. Do it again, because it lagged out.
Peace.